As our time together comes to a close, take a moment to reflect on the journey we've shared. Imagine you're standing on a quiet, wind-swept hill in New Zealand. The air is crisp and clean, filled with the scent of damp earth and distant sea salt. Below you, rolling green hills stretch out like a soft blanket, dotted with sheep that move like gentle white clouds. The sky above is a vast canvas of deep blues and soft grays, painted with the last light of the day. This feeling of peace, this profound sense of stillness, isn't something you have to leave behind. It's not just a memory or a beautiful image. It's a part of you now. You can carry the calm of New Zealand's wilderness within your heart. Think of the ancient forests with their giant ferns and moss-covered trees, standing silent and wise for centuries. Feel the strength of the mountains, their peaks touching the clouds, solid and unshakable. Hear the gentle rhythm of the waves lapping against a secluded shore, a constant, soothing lullaby. This tranquility is your anchor. Whenever the world feels too loud or too fast, you can return to this inner landscape. You can close your eyes and feel the cool breeze on your skin, hear the whisper of the wind through the tussock grass, and see the endless horizon where the sky meets the sea. This place of peace is always accessible, a sanctuary you've built within yourself. It's a reminder that no matter what happens, you hold a core of deep, unwavering calm. Let this feeling sink into you, not just as a thought, but as a physical sensation of peace, spreading from your heart outwards to every part of your being. Now, let's settle into this feeling. Find a comfortable position, lying down on your back. Let your arms rest gently by your sides, palms facing up as a gesture of openness and release. Allow your feet to fall naturally outwards. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a slow, deep breath in, filling your belly, your ribs, your chest. And as you exhale, let it all go. Release the day. Release any tension. Release any thoughts that are still clinging on. Let's begin to guide the body into a state of deep rest. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel the weight of them, the warmth. Send a message of relaxation to your toes, your arches, your heels. Let them become heavy and soft. Allow this wave of relaxation to travel up into your ankles and your calves. Release any tightness you might be holding there. Feel your muscles letting go, becoming loose and limp. The warmth of relaxation now flows into your knees and up into your thighs. These large, strong muscles have worked hard for you all day. Give them permission to completely switch off. Feel the weight of your legs, heavy and grounded against the surface beneath you. Your entire lower body is now bathed in a feeling of profound ease and restfulness. This gentle wave continues upward into your hips and your pelvis. This is an area where we often hold a lot of stress without even realizing it. Breathe into this space, and with your exhale, imagine all the tension melting away like ice on a warm day. Feel your lower back soften and release onto the surface below you. Let your abdomen become soft and receptive. Now, bring your attention to your hands. Feel the gentle curl of your fingers. Notice the warmth in your palms. Let this warmth spread up into your wrists, your forearms, and your upper arms. Feel your shoulders dropping away from your ears, releasing any burdens they've been carrying. Your arms are now heavy, relaxed, and completely at ease. Allow this feeling of deep relaxation to flood your entire torso. Feel your chest rise and fall with the gentle, steady rhythm of your breath. Feel your heart beating calmly and quietly within your chest. A sense of peace fills your core, spreading outwards with every beat of your heart. Let the relaxation move up into your neck and your throat. Let go of any constriction here. Allow your head to feel heavy, fully supported. Relax your jaw. Let your lips part slightly. Soften the muscles around your mouth and your cheeks. Let your tongue rest comfortably in your mouth. Relax the tiny muscles around your eyes. Smooth out your forehead. Even your scalp is relaxing now. Your entire body, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, is in a state of deep, restorative rest. Your only task now is to breathe. There's nothing else you need to do, nowhere else you need to be. You are safe, you are comfortable, you are at peace. Let's focus on the breath, turning it into a gentle lullaby for your nervous system. We'll breathe in slowly for a count of 4, hold for a moment, and then breathe out even more slowly for a count of 6. This longer exhale tells your body that it's time to rest and digest, to repair and rejuvenate. Let's begin together. Gently exhale all the air from your lungs. Now, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath softly and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause gently and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your body knows this rhythm. Let it become effortless. Inhale peace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold stillness. Exhale. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue this pattern on your own for a few moments. Each inhale brings fresh, calming energy. Each exhale carries away any remaining tension, any lingering worries. With every breath out, you sink a little deeper, deeper into relaxation, deeper into stillness, deeper into peace. Your mind might wander, and that's perfectly okay. It's what minds do. When you notice a thought, just acknowledge it gently, like a cloud passing in the sky. Then, without judgment, softly guide your attention back to the rhythm of your breath. The slow inhale, the even slower exhale. This breath is your anchor, keeping you grounded in this present moment of peace. You have done enough for today. You are enough. You deserve this rest. This time is for you. It's a sacred time for your body to heal, for your mind to quiet, and for your spirit to be replenished. You are in a safe and peaceful space. You are completely supported. There is nothing to worry about. Everything is okay. Allow yourself to drift. Let go of the counting. Let go of the focus. Simply trust your body to breathe for you. It knows exactly what to do. Feel yourself becoming heavier and heavier, sinking down into a soft, warm cloud of comfort. Imagine this cloud holding you, cradling you, keeping you safe as you drift towards sleep. The boundaries between you and the space around you begin to soften. You are part of the quiet of the room, part of the stillness of the night. You are floating in a sea of tranquility. Let the last remnants of conscious thought dissolve like sugar in warm water. There is only peace, only calm, only rest. You are on the edge of a deep and restful sleep, a sleep that will restore your body, clear your mind, and nourish your soul. Allow yourself to surrender to it. Let go completely. There is nothing left to hold on to, just the gentle, rhythmic pull of sleep, drawing you down, down, down into a world of dreams and deep renewal. Sleep now, rest deeply. All is well. Good night. Welcome to the edge of the world, where the last light of day kisses a quiet northern shore. Feel the ancient calm as the Viking Age draws its final, peaceful breath under a vast sky. Here, time slows, and the echoes of a powerful era gently recede into the twilight's embrace. The air is cool and still, carrying the faint scent of salt and distant pine forests. A cooling fire pit on the shore, its embers glowing softly, sends faint wisps of smoke into the quiet air. Abandoned wooden shields, once symbols of strength, now lean against moss-covered rocks, touched by evening dew. Listen closely, and you might hear the whispers of history carried on the gentle breeze. In the distance, a small village sleeps, smoke trailing from thatched roofs, a picture of quiet peace. An elder's hand brushes over the carven dragon head of a ship, a gesture of quiet parting. The sun finally dips below the horizon, painting the world in soft shades of indigo and deep violet. The longship, once a symbol of adventure, now a dark, serene shape against the mirror-like water. As darkness embraces the land, the gentle sound of waves remains eternal and comforting. Imagine the vastness of the northern sea, stretching endlessly under a canopy of emerging stars. The cool air carries the scent of ancient forests, a deep, earthy aroma mingling with the sea spray. Each gentle wave that laps the shore tells a story, a silent chronicle of ages past. The land itself breathes a slow, steady rhythm that has outlasted empires and legends. Picture the faint glow of a distant lighthouse, a solitary beacon in the vast, enveloping darkness. The stars above begin to emerge, one by one, like tiny diamonds scattered across velvet. Feel the gentle weight of the night, a comforting blanket settling over the world. The last vestiges of human activity fade, leaving only the sounds of nature. The wind whispers through the tall grasses, a soft, rustling lullaby. The moon, a silver crescent, begins its slow ascent, casting a soft glow upon the water. This is a place of quiet reflection, where the past merges seamlessly with the present. The Viking spirit, once fierce and bold, now rests, a legend etched into the very landscape. Imagine the journeys these waters have witnessed, the tales they could tell if they could speak. The cold, clear air invigorates, yet soothes, preparing the mind for deep, restorative rest. Let your thoughts drift like the mist over the water, light and unburdened. The rhythm of the waves, a timeless heartbeat, guides you deeper into tranquility. Each breath you take aligns with the ebb and flow of the tide, a natural harmony. The world outside fades, replaced by the serene beauty of this northern night. No urgency, no demands, just the quiet presence of the ancient land and sea. The distant call of a night bird, a solitary sound, adds to the profound stillness. Allow your mind to wander, to explore the depths of this tranquil, timeless moment. The shadows lengthen, deepening the mystery and the peace of the northern night. Feel the coolness on your skin, a refreshing touch from the ancient, enduring sea. The stars above are countless, each a distant sun, a reminder of the universe's grandeur. Let go of all tension, all worries, as you sink into this profound stillness. The gentle lapping of the waves becomes your guide, a soothing mantra for the soul. Imagine the ancient mariners, guided by these very stars, sailing into the unknown. Their age has passed, but the sea remains, a constant witness to all of time. The quiet strength of the northern landscape embraces you, offering solace and peace. Let the gentle darkness envelop you, a soft cocoon of calm and quiet. The world sleeps, and you too can surrender to its peaceful slumber. Drift deeper with each breath, each wave, into a state of profound relaxation. The cool night air cleanses the mind, leaving it clear and serene. All sounds soften, blending into the harmonious symphony of the sleeping world. The ancient stones of the shore hold the memories of countless sunsets and dawns. You are safe, you are calm, you are at peace in this timeless northern haven. Let the gentle hum of the universe lull you into a deep and restful sleep. The Viking age has passed, but its spirit of enduring strength lives on in the land. The longship, a silent sentinel, watches over the quiet transition of time. Feel the profound peace that comes with the end of a day, the end of an era. Let the gentle darkness guide you into dreams as deep and calm as the northern sea. Rest now, and let the ancient whispers of the north carry you to peaceful slumber. As twilight descends upon ancient lands, we journey to a time long past, to a Viking settlement nestled by a tranquil fjord. The air grows cool, carrying the scent of wood smoke and the distant call of gulls. A gentle breeze whispers secrets through the tall grass. The day's vibrant colors soften, yielding to the peaceful embrace of evening. The world prepares for its nightly slumber. Down by the docks, a dragon-headed longship rests, its oars pulled in. It dreams of journeys across vast, open seas. Domestic animals, shaggy sheep, and sturdy cattle settle into their pens. Their soft bleats and low moans fill the quiet air. Villagers move with purpose, finishing their chores. Their low-voiced conversations are like a gentle hum, a lullaby for the fading day. The rhythm of life here is deliberate, unhurried. Each movement, each sound, contributes to the peaceful transition from day to night. Now, let us step inside, leaving the cool evening air behind. We enter a longhouse, bathed in the warm glow of amber light. Dust motes dance in the last rays of the hearth's fire, tiny stars in the cozy darkness. The air is thick with the scent of woods. A family gathers, not for tales of war, but for a simple, nourishing meal, porridge and dried fish, sustenance for a peaceful night. Their voices are hushed, their movements gentle. The day's labors are done, and now only rest and quiet conversation remain. By the hearth, an elderly Norseman sits, his hands busy with a craft. He carves a wooden spoon, each stroke deliberate and practiced. The rhythmic scraping of the knife, the smooth grain of the wood, a quiet meditation, a connection to the earth and its gifts. Outside, the last echoes of childhood play fade. Children, their laughter soft, are called inside by loving voices. A blacksmith douses his forge for the night. The hiss of steam rises, a final sigh from the day's hard work, merging with the sea's song. The village settles, a collective breath held in the quiet anticipation of night. Each home, a beacon of warmth against the growing dark. Let us walk along the shoreline now, where waves gently lap against gray pebbles, each ripple a whisper from the vast ocean. The world is changing, slowly, imperceptibly. New beliefs drift in like mist from the south, softening the edges of an old era. The age of raids, of fierce voyages, is fading into history. This is a time of settling, of finding peace in the familiar. One by one, the village lights go out, like embers cooling in the hearth. The last glow fades, leaving only the moon and stars. The watercolor sky transitions to a deep, starry blue. The constellations, ancient guides, begin their slow dance across the heavens. From a distance, the The sleeping village is a picture of peace, frozen in time like an ink drawing on parchment, serene and still. Only the ambient sounds remain, the gentle sigh of the wind, the rhythmic hush of the sea, nature's lullaby for a world at rest. May your own dreams be as peaceful and deep as this ancient Viking night. Rest now and drift into a gentle slumber. The fire crackles, a living heart in the quiet room. Embers rise and fall, tiny stars in a domestic sky. Each hiss and pop, a soft rhythm against the world's roar. A deep warmth, an ancient comfort fills this space. By the hearth, the old warrior sits, a silhouette against the light. His chair, worn smooth by time, anchors him to this spot. Outside, a storm rages, winds lashing against the window pane. Yet he remains still, a statue of quiet endurance. A rusted shield, discarded, leans in a dim corner. Past old weapons, gathering dust, symbols of a life once lived. It settles on his gnarled hands, held close to the fire's warmth. A subtle tremor runs through them, a testament to age and countless battles. His weathered face, etched with the lines of a long life. His eyes, reflecting the dancing flames, gaze into an unseen distance. No longer does the call of the open sea stir his spirit. He is firmly anchored here by the hearth's gentle embrace. Memories surface like ink sketches on stormy gray seas. The prow of a longship cutting through the relentless waves. The shouting of men, a chorus against the wind's howl. Violent clashes of swords, a blur of battle and fury. The sharp glint of steel, the desperate dance of survival. Faces contorted in effort, the raw energy of conflict. Then, a sudden transition back to the quiet room. Roll_01 closes his eyes, shaking off the phantom spray of salt water. The physical weight of his age, a heavy cloak upon him. Slow exhales, signaling a deep spiritual fatigue, a weariness that transcends the body, reaching the soul. He looks at his scars, stories etched upon his skin. One on his forearm, a testament to a forgotten blade. Another across a knuckle, a memory of a fierce blow. Abstract visuals, memory dissolving like ink in water. Scenes of glory fading into simple, quiet landscapes. He remains seated while ghosts of his younger self pace. Preparing gear he no longer needs, a forgotten ritual. He watches them with a detached, peaceful smile. The storm outside subsides, its fury now a whisper. Soft morning light bleeds through the window, mixing with firelight. Roll_01 pours a simple drink, his movements slow and deliberate. No more urgency, only the quiet grace of the present moment. He looks out the window, toward the horizon, acknowledging the sea, but choosing the hearth, the warmth of home over the wild call. The fire dies down to glowing coals, a soft, fading light. He rests his head, finally at peace, the journey complete. In the heart of ancient lands, where winter's breath chills the air, a hearth fire crackles, casting dancing shadows upon weathered wooden walls. This is where stories begin, where the whispers of old Nordic beliefs linger, woven into the very fabric of the world. Through a frost-covered window, the camera slowly pans, revealing a dark, snow-laden forest, silent and vast under the twilight sky. The air outside is crisp, carrying the scent of pine and ancient ice. A world of mystery and antiquity stretches beyond the protective walls. Here, the land itself holds memory, etched into every stone and frozen river, a testament to ages long past. The spirits of the ancestors are said to roam these woods, their presence felt in the rustle of leaves and the silent fall of snow. Deep within this timeless landscape, the old ways thrived. Life was intertwined with the rhythms of nature, guided by ancient beliefs. These stones, silent sentinels, whispered tales of gods and giants, of creation and destiny, to those who understood their language. Around crackling fires, communities gathered, their faces illuminated by the dancing flames, sharing stories and performing sacred rituals. Offerings were made to the spirits of the land, ensuring bountiful harvests and safe passage through harsh winters. Above them, the ethereal glow of the northern lights painted the sky, a celestial dance believed to be the bridge to other realms. This was a world where belief and nature were one, where every stream, mountain, and creature held a sacred essence. Daily life was a ritual, fishing in icy waters, hunting through dense forests, farming the stubborn earth, all imbued with spiritual meaning. Crafts were not merely tasks, but acts of devotion, carving symbols into wood, weaving patterns that told ancient tales. But even in this steadfast world, change was inevitable. A turning tide, subtle at first, began to ripple through the land. Distant whispers of new ideas, carried by travelers and traders, slowly began to filter into the isolated communities. On the horizon, a new symbol emerged, the distant, simple spire of a chapel, stark against the familiar, rugged landscape. It stood as a quiet testament to a different faith, a new way of understanding the divine, slowly taking root. Old traditions met new beliefs. A carved wooden amulet, a protector from ancient spirits, lay beside a newly introduced metal cross. These symbols, once distinct, now shared space, representing a quiet, profound transformation in the hearts of the people. The shift was not abrupt, but a gentle filtration, like melting snow, seeping into the earth, slowly nourishing new growth. Communities grappled with the new doctrines, some embracing, some resisting, others finding a way to weave them into their existing tapestry. The evolution of belief was a testament to human adaptability, a continuous dialogue between the past and the unfolding future. Communal gatherings now echoed with a blend of ancient songs and new melodies, sung in harmony, bridging generations. The sagas of old were still told, but perhaps with new interpretations, new lessons drawn from their timeless wisdom. In domestic life, traditions adapted. Hands still braided hair, but perhaps with new patterns, new adornments. Livestock was tended with the same care, but perhaps prayers were offered to different deities, or to both, in a quiet act of integration. Carving symbols continued, but now, alongside ancient runes, new motifs emerged, reflecting a changing spiritual landscape. Women, as keepers of the home and hearth, played a vital role in preserving the essence of the old while embracing the new. Children, growing up in this evolving world, learned from both traditions, their minds open to the rich tapestry of their heritage. The resilience of culture shone through, not in rigid adherence, but in its capacity to adapt, to grow, to find new forms of expression. This peaceful coexistence, this integration, was not a loss, but a testament to the enduring spirit of a people. As the journey of belief continued, the hearth, the heart of the home, remained a constant, a silent witness to the passage of time. The embers glow, a quiet reminder that even when flames die down, the warmth, the essence, endures. The camera slowly pulls back, revealing the hall once more, now subtly adorned with elements reflecting both old and new influences. It is a space where history breathes, where the echoes of ancient sagas mingle with the quiet hymns of a newer faith. Traditions are not static. They are living, breathing entities, constantly evolving, yet always rooted in their origins. The camera continues to pull back, past the frost-covered window, into the vast, timeless darkness of the Nordic night, leaving the viewer with a sense of peace, of continuity, and the quiet strength of human memory and adaptation. The whispers of the past continue to echo through time, carried on the wind, forever shaping the future. When we think of Vikings, images of fierce warriors and longships often come to mind, but their story is far richer. Beyond the raids, these Norse people underwent a profound transformation, evolving from legendary raiders to settled traders and farmers. This journey wasn't just about conquest. It was about adaptation, survival, and the building of new societies. The allure of distant lands and plunder eventually gave way to the stability of commerce and cultivation. Markets, not just battlefields, became the new arenas of Viking ambition. The long journey of raiding was replaced by the steady rhythm of trade. These ships, once symbols of terror, now carried goods, connecting distant lands through peaceful exchange. The shift was gradual but profound, driven by economic necessity and the desire for a more stable existence. The skills honed in battle were repurposed for building and cultivation. The warrior's hand learned the farmer's craft. Permanent settlements began to flourish, transforming the landscape and the very fabric of Norse society. The longhouse, once a temporary shelter, became a home, a center of family and community life. Women played a crucial role, managing households, crafting textiles, and contributing to the economic stability of the farmsteads. Specialized crafts emerged, from skilled blacksmiths forging tools to artisans creating beautiful jewelry and carvings. Trade routes expanded, reaching far beyond their traditional raiding grounds, fostering cultural exchange and economic growth. Early urban centers began to form, becoming hubs of commerce, craftsmanship, and social interaction. With settlement came the need for more structured governance and legal systems, moving beyond the rule of the strongest. This interaction with other cultures, through trade and settlement, led to a gradual integration of new ideas and beliefs. The adoption of Christianity, though slow, marked another significant cultural shift, influencing art, architecture, and daily life. Yet, the rich oral traditions and sagas of the Norse people were not forgotten, carefully preserved by skalds and storytellers. Their legacy extends far beyond the image of the raider, encompassing exploration, settlement, and the forging of new identities. The Vikings teach us about adaptability, the power of evolution, and the complex tapestry of human history. They were not just conquerors, but also farmers, traders, and innovators, shaping the world in profound and lasting ways. Their story reminds us that history is rarely simple, and even the most fearsome reputations can hide a deeper, more nuanced truth. Step into a forgotten era where echoes of grandeur still whisper through time. This grand hall, once vibrant with life, now stands as a silent testament to moments long past. A single shattered wine glass on the worn wooden floor, a fragile relic, captures a sliver of reflected light. It's a poignant reminder of celebrations that have faded into memory. Slowly, the camera pans across empty, velvet-lined chairs, patiently awaiting guests who will never return. They encircle a long, bare table, their faded fabric telling tales of bygone gatherings. The vintage piano, its keys veiled in a fine layer of dust, holds melodies unheard for decades. A ghostly shimmer seems to suggest the lingering presence of a past player, a fading song. Blurred, translucent figures, like specters of joy, gracefully move in the center of the hall. They slowly dissolve into shimmering particles of light, fading into the air, a dance of memories. Yellowed sheet music, a fragile relic, rests on a stand, its pages brittle with age. A gentle, unseen draft causes it to flutter slightly, as if breathing life into forgotten tunes. A slow zoom onto the magnificent, cold fireplace, its hearth long extinguished. Once a roaring heart of warmth and gathering, it now stands as a silent monument to vanished feasts. Ornate silver platters and empty candelabras, tarnished by time, recall lavish feasts. Their surfaces bear the marks of age, with dried wax clinging to the candle holders, remnants of grandeur. A vibrant, colorful flash of a bustling feast, filled with laughter and light, quickly transitions. It fades to the current, gray, shadowed reality of the empty room, a stark contrast. From a high angle, the entire hall appears small and isolated within the vastness of the building. It stands as a solitary vessel of cherished memories, quietly holding its past. A single sunbeam pierces the gloom, striking the exact center of the wooden floor. It illuminates the spot where joy once danced, a final spotlight on a forgotten stage. As the heavy wooden doors slowly close, the hall retreats into its silent, cherished memory. The light fades, leaving only the echoes of a grand past, forever preserved in time. Have you ever stood by the sea at night, when the world quiets down and the only sounds are the steady rhythm of the waves and the whisper of the wind? There's a certain magic in that moment, a feeling that you're standing at the edge of something ancient and immense. Look up, and the stars are scattered across the dark velvet sky like tiny, distant diamonds. They've been shining there for longer than any of us can imagine, watching over this vast expanse of water. The waves roll in, one after another, in a ceaseless, gentle dance. They wash over the sand, erasing the footprints of the day, smoothing everything over, making it new again. Each wave is a breath, an inhale and an exhale of the great living ocean. It's a sound that's both powerful and incredibly calming. It doesn't rush, it doesn't demand, it just is. And in its presence, the noise of our own lives seems to fade away. The worries, the to-do lists, the deadlines, they all feel a little smaller, a little less important when faced with this timeless spectacle. You can feel the cool, salty air on your skin. It carries the scent of the deep, a clean, wild fragrance that speaks of mysteries hidden far below the surface. This is the same air that sailors have breathed for centuries, the same scent that has guided fishermen home. It connects us to a long, unbroken chain of humanity that has looked out at this very same view and felt this very same sense of awe. Imagine all the people who have stood where you are standing now, through all the ages, lovers walking hand in hand, their whispered secrets carried away by the breeze, children laughing as they dared to dip their toes into the chilly water, their shrieks of delight swallowed by the rhythmic shush of the surf. An old fisherman, his face weathered like the cliffs, gazing out at the horizon, contemplating a life spent in conversation with the tides. A lonely soul, finding solace in the vastness, feeling their personal grief shrink in the face of such eternal grandeur. They are all gone now, their laughter, their whispers, their thoughts. They have all faded like echoes. Their footprints, once pressed into this same sand, were washed away by the very next tide. Generations have come and gone. Fashions have changed. Empires have risen and fallen. Languages have evolved and disappeared. The world they knew would be almost unrecognizable to us today, and yet the sea remains. The waves continue their steady, patient rhythm. The stars still glitter in the same constellations. The moon still casts its silvery path across the water, a road of light leading to a place we can only dream of. The sea doesn't care about our triumphs or our failures. It doesn't judge our joys or our sorrows. It simply holds them all. It is a silent witness to the endless parade of human life. It has seen everything, and it keeps its secrets. Well, it reminds us that we are just a small part of a much larger story, a fleeting moment in the grand sweep of time. There is something incredibly humbling about that. It puts our own lives into perspective. We strive, we build, we love, we lose. Our lives feel so all-encompassing, so important, and they are to us. But in the grand scheme of things, we are like those footprints in the sand. We make our mark for a short while, and then the tide comes in. But that's not a sad thought. It's a liberating one. It means we can let go of the pressure to be perfect, to be permanent. We can simply live our moment as fully and as beautifully as we can. Think about the water itself. It's made of countless individual drops, just as humanity is made of countless individual people. Alone, a drop is almost nothing, but together they form this mighty, magnificent ocean. It's a beautiful metaphor for our own existence. We are all connected, all part of something much bigger than ourselves. The sea connects continents, it connects cultures, it connects the past to the present. The water that laps at your feet tonight might have once touched the shores of a distant land you've only read about in books. It might have carried the ships of explorers or the prayers of pilgrims. It holds the memory of the entire world within its depths. As you stand here, listening, you might begin to notice the smaller sounds, the skittering of a crab on the wet sand, the distant cry of a seabird settling down for the night, the faint creak of a boat moored out in the bay. The world isn't empty, it's just quiet. It's a different kind of life, one that moves to the rhythm of the moon and the tides, not the clock. It's a reminder that there are other ways of being, other tempos to live by. This moment of stillness is a gift. In our fast-paced world, we rarely get the chance to just stop and be. We're always moving, always doing, always planning for the next thing. But the sea invites us to pause. It asks for nothing but our presence. It offers a space where we can breathe deeply, where our minds can quiet down, and where we can reconnect with a deeper, more peaceful part of ourselves. It's a form of meditation, a natural therapy for a tired soul. The darkness of the night sea isn't frightening, it's comforting. It's a blanket that covers the world, allowing it to rest. The stars provide just enough light to see the glint on the crest of a wave, to make out the silhouette of the coastline. It's a gentle darkness, full of peace and possibility. It's in the dark that we can see the stars most clearly, and it's in the quiet that we can hear our own hearts most clearly. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by the pace of life, remember, this scene. Close your eyes and picture the dark, endless ocean. Hear the steady, reassuring sound of the waves. Feel the cool, salty air on your face. Remember that you are part of a story that is vast and ancient and beautiful. Your own chapter may be brief, but it is written, and the sea will hold its memory long after you are gone. The tides will continue to rise and fall. The stars will continue to shine, and the world will continue its slow, graceful turn. And in that constancy, there is a profound and lasting peace. Take a deep breath. Let it go. The sea is here, and it will be here tomorrow. Thanks for joining me in this moment of reflection. If this brought you a little bit of peace, consider subscribing for more quiet journeys. Take care.